9.7 FM, we're here. Showbiz A to Z. My name is Kwame Dadzie, and we are on the Say It Loud segment. This is where we vent our ideas, our opinions, our objective criticism on matters relating to the industry, the showbiz industry. And today, I have a message. There is one thing that I always say, that when you do anything right or wrong in this industry, we will talk about it here on Showbiz A to Z. And Say It Loud is here to give a voice to the voiceless in this industry. Now, there is this guy expression that I like so much, and it became popular when Sarkodie and Bookback's Prince Bright did the Ofecho song. So anytime I hear Ofecho, then it rings a bell. Ofecho is a guy expression, meaning that you are going beyond limit or you are going to the extreme. Ofecho. And I think it's a message that I want to give out to my big brother, Kewa, Kewa of highly spiritual music. This is a man who has produced a lot of great songs in this industry. He has unearthed great talents in this industry. Kel Songs, Mr. Drew, Last Made, Yao Beck, Kemaga, Rachel Blue, and all these artists, they have passed through the hands of Kewa. And there is actually nothing wrong with an artist leaving any record label. All these artists have left the label. There were times that a bunch of them left. And now Creamy is out, Last Minute is out, Mr. Drew is out, and people are talking. And I say there is nothing wrong with that, When you get into an agreement, a deal with a record label, you can leave at any time that you want to leave. You can leave, and there is nothing wrong with that. So I don't understand why some people are making it seem that it's a big deal. Why? I don't know. It is no big deal. It is no big deal for anybody to leave any record label. Now, my problem today actually is the fact that in as much as there is nothing wrong with anybody leaving a record label, I also think that there is something wrong with a record label boss going around with his new crop of artists that he's signed, granting interviews about the artists who have left the record label. If you have noticed, Kewa is granting interviews. He's going on a media tour with his newly signed artists. And he has Sugar Lord, Joe Verse, Joe Vibe, and Kadin, and they are going around for interviews. But anytime they go to any radio station, any TV station for an interview, the news stories that come later are all about Last Made, Mr. Drew, Creamy, and all those artists who have left the record label. So at the end of the day, what he seeks to achieve with going or moving with the artists, the newly signed acts for interviews, he's not achieving that. He ends up giving promo and hype to those who have left the record label. And I think it's defeatist of his purpose for doing these interviews. I think that my big brother Kewa should retire.
Very, very difficult to bet against Novak Djokovic in these
Kewa should retire.
Kind of form that.
Yes. I think Kewa should retire. He shouldn't move with the artist and go with interviews with them. He shouldn't do that. What I think he should do is maybe devise a different strategy of promoting these newly signed acts without going with them, because anytime he goes there and they ask him a question, he's tempted to go the extra mile to say things, because according to him, he's pained by all the things these guys have done to him, the Last Minute experience, Mr. Drew, Creamy, and all that. And so why do you go on these interviews with your newly signed acts when you know the interviews are not benefiting them. I'm not sure anybody even knows anything about these acts as of now, even though he's been on a number of platforms with them. It's almost always about Last Made, Mr. Drew, Creamy. Kewa, this is advice I'm giving you. And I think that as a big brother, if you really want to promote these newly signed acts, Joe Vez, Sugar Lord, Joe Vibe, Kadeen, they are out with a new song called All Day. It's a beautiful song. I think the attention should be on them, and you should retire from talking about all the people who have left the record label.
Very, very difficult to
Yes,
bet against
I think you should retire.
in these circumstances.
You should retire from that, and then make sure that you dedicate the attention to the newly signed acts. I know people are listening, even if KY is not listening. Whoever has ears, let them hear. Still here on Joy 99.7 FM, and we'll be giving you more right here.